Every day, millions wake up feeling trapped. Trapped in jobs that drain their soul, stuck in systems that promise freedom but deliver chains. They're told to play safe, to conform, to follow a script written by those who never dared to break free. The weight of this lies heavy on every dreamer's chest. The feeling that no matter how hard you push, the world's gates remain closed for people like you. But what if this pain, this frustration, this constant battle inside could be the fuel for something unstoppable? What if the old rules have already died and the new power belongs to those who refuse to obey? Impact investing isn't just another finance trend, it's a movement. A quiet but fierce uprising that's carving a path for the new elite. And this elite? It's not defined by inherited wealth or fancy titles. It's made up of individuals who reject the comfortable lie and choose to shape the future on their own terms. They don't settle for profits at the cost of the planet or people. They don't wait for permission or approval. They turn pain into power, frustration into action, and ambition into a force so raw it shakes the very foundation of old systems. Look around. The world says, obey, compete, conform. Yet deep down, it's starving for rebellion. It's screaming for those who dare to burn their bridges with the past and rise into a space where freedom is real. Not the freedom sold on glossy ads or empty promises, but true freedom. The freedom to be sovereign, the freedom to create meaning, the freedom to leave a legacy that's bigger than money or titles. And here's the brutal truth. We are not free because the system is made to hold us back. It rewards those who stay quiet, those who don't rock the boat. It fears the exceptional, the different, the ones who refuse to stay small. But if that fear is the system's weakness, then your refusal is its undoing. When you choose impact investing, you don't just put your money somewhere. You put your soul where it counts. You build a power that no gatekeeper can take away, a legacy that no crisis can destroy. This new elite is not born, it's made. It's forged in the fire of refusing to accept what already is. They don't follow the crowd. They don't wait for the system to recognize them. They create value that matters, value that heals communities, protects the planet, and rewrites how success looks. It's about discovering that your investments can be weapons against injustice, tools for transformation, acts of war against mediocrity. If you feel that gnawing discomfort when you watch the news and see the world unravel, that's not discouragement. It's a call. That's your power waking up. It's the part of you that knows you're meant for more than a paycheck, more than an empty title, more than a life dictated by instructions that were never meant for you. Impact investing gives you a direction to channel that fire, not in words, but in action. Many ask, can money really change the world? The answer is clear. Yes, but only if you wield it right. Most people give away their money without intention, falling into the trap of chasing short-term gains. The real power lies in using capital as a tool for impact, targeting ventures that solve real pain points, that uplift people who've been ignored, that challenge broken industries and build better alternatives. This isn't charity or feel-good ideology. This is strategic rebellion. The new elite knows this and uses their resources like a scalpel, precisely and unapologetically. No more waiting for governments or corporations to do the right thing. Those institutions are the cages we're here to break. The new elite understands that the future belongs to those who take ownership of problems without waiting for permission. They partner with changemakers at the edge, startups turning waste into resources, companies bringing banking to the unbanked, businesses growing renewable energy where the grid has failed. Impact investors invest in transformation, not illusions. They water seeds where others only see dirt. Here's what makes the difference between ordinary investors and the new elite: mindset. The new elite is obsessed with becoming, not just communities or profits. They see every dollar invested as a vote cast for the future they want to build. Every partnership is a step out of anonymity into influence. They are critical thinkers who question everything, from the status quo to their own biases. They don't fall for simple answers or shiny marketing. They dig deep, demand transparency, and push for results that can't be hidden behind spreadsheets. There's a brutal honesty here. Impact investing is not easy. It's not a ticket to quick riches or comfort. It's a long game. But it's a game for those who are willing to endure discomfort, because true change never comes from ease. The new elite builds patience like a muscle. They understand that transformation happens through relentless effort, through walking paths others fear, through rebuilding what's broken one authentic investment at a time. Imagine a world where your money no longer fuels destruction, but breathes life. A world where your investments bring dignity, opportunity, and hope. This isn't fantasy. It's happening now. Right here, right now. Those who get in early become the architects of what the world desperately needs. New systems born not from fear or control, but from innovation and justice. This new elite fights quietly, but fiercely. They don't broadcast their wins for applause. They build quietly in the shadows and then rise when the time is right. They don't demand to be heard because their work makes noise loud enough to shatter the old confining walls. Impact investing is how they reclaim their power, how they rewrite the rules, how they become the forces of nature no cage can hold. And here's something that most don't grasp. Becoming part of this new elite isn't about being perfect or having everything figured out. It's about breaking free. It's about waking up from the comfort of false security and choosing the hard, beautiful path of transformation. It's about leaning into discomfort until you realize that discomfort is the only sign you're alive. It's the heartbeat of becoming. This is where the revolution is, right at the edge, where pain meets possibility. Right there, where old systems crumble and new possibilities burst forth. Those who seize this moment don't just build wealth, they build a new world. They become examples of what it means to live unchained, unscripted, unapologetically real. If this strikes a chord, it means the cage is cracking. It means that inside you is a force waiting to rise. You don't have to accept being processed, silenced, optimized into a version of you that fits the mold. Impact investing is how you push through that mold, break the walls, and claim the power that's been waiting inside all along. So reject the lies. You are not free under their rules. You are powerful beyond their imagination when you refuse to play by them. Your will is your weapon. Your choices are your revolution. Your investments are bullets fired not at people, but at the old way of doing things. This new elite isn't about money alone. It's about soul. It's about the refusal to be forgotten, the choice to become more, the courage to act when the system says wait. It's the collective of rare souls who see beyond flags, beyond parties, beyond outdated platforms. They are citizens of the world with a mission blazing in their chest. This is not for the many. It's for the few who are ready to burn the borrowed life and stitch a new legacy. For those done with waiting and ready to take the life they imagine, and more importantly, make it matter. If that fire is stirring in you, don't snuff it out. Feed it with understanding, with smart strategy, with unyielding courage found in impact investing. Because this is how the new elite is born, not from privilege, not from entitlement, but from the refusal to settle, the refusal to obey, and the relentless pursuit to build something real, something lasting, something powerful. If any of this rings true, if the weight on your chest feels like a call to rise above, then step forward. The new elite is waiting, and the world is ready for those who dare to become what no one ever expected.